Hello, Joy family. Welcome to the Joyful House and welcome to my playground number 18. It is Monday, September the 29th. And oh my goodness, I am so sorry that I'm coming to you so late today. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. I have been enjoying today with my son. So thank you, as always, for the grace that you give me. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to a brand new week. Before we jump into this week, let's close out last week. So the last time we were together, I shared with you my trip to my parents' house. And as you know, we had a wonderful and beautiful day. And then I got to spend some time Tuesday evening with my son through Zoom for the first time. And he shared some of his music on the keyboard with me, and you got to see a clip of that. So since we were last together, we had a wonderful tea party Thursday night, and I had a great day Thursday just working on some channel stuff. Rolled into Friday, had a wonderful time in Bible chats with all of those that were there. And then what a great time we had Friday night with trivia. So it really started off the weekend on a very, very happy foot. And so when we were last together last Monday talking about Chase Our Fun, it was about saying yes to things that made us nervous or we'd never done before. And well, I said a lot of yes to things last week, but none of them made me nervous and none of them were new before, except doing Zoom with my son, which was really great because in doing that and helping him fill out a W-4 form, it led to us doing the music on his keyboard. And it ended up leading us into him coming Saturday and spending time with us. And we will be taking him home tomorrow. Originally, we were going to take him home Wednesday, but since we are going to my endocrinologist appointment tomorrow, and it is literally about 15 minutes from his home, we've decided to do it tomorrow because they live about an hour from us. So, but Jonathan and Andrew came and spent Saturday with us, and we watched some of The Chosen together, a couple episodes of that, and so that was great. And then yesterday we hung out with Andrew, and of course he helped me drive Trayvon to and from work, as well as Todd. And then today we've just been kind of hanging out. So it really wrapped up a great rest of the week. I'm going to do my best to be better about giving you more content throughout the week. But again, this is meant to be just kind of a digital blog of things here and there, not necessarily an everyday account. So I need to quit feeling bad about what I do and what I don't do, and just be excited in the moment of sharing with you as I can. I do want to say that to chasing my fun about saying yes, again, none of these made me nervous or were like new other than Zooming with Andrew, but doing that did lead into us having the weekend together. So that was pretty cool. And let's see what else. My mind was on so many different things that I could share about saying yes with, but it just went blank. Oh, telling Trayvon that I would take him to work. There's been so many beautiful things that have come out of that. Parts of nature that I normally wouldn't see, getting out of the house, even if it is for 30 minutes at a time, to take him and come back and pick him up and come back. But also it keeps my vehicle running. So it's doing a lot of positive things. So I'm loving the new little job I have of taking him back and forth to work. It gives him and I a chance to, spend more time together because we don't get to see each other very often otherwise. And then it puts a little bit of money in my pocket that I can have as spending money, because all the money I make from the channel, I do faithfully put it back into the channel. And so it's nice to have a little bit of pocket change. I miss not having a full-time job and being able just to get whatever I want when I want. But it's okay. I love the discipline of creating a, I want list and working and earning towards that. So pretty cool. All right. Now, are you ready for a brand new week? I know I am. Praying for everyone everywhere that may be affected by the tropical storms. We are in line of that, but so far we have been blessed. They're calling for it Monday and Tuesday. We've not really seen anything. There's been a little bit of an overcast day and a little bit of rain, but definitely nothing like disastrous. So very blessed and grateful for that. All right. So with that said, are you guys ready to chase the fun this week? And let me just remind you that as you do fun things, I would love it if you would send in pictures so that I can share out how you are chasing your fun. So moving on to this week, let's see what Annie has for us. Be an amateur at saying no. So last week she had us saying yes. This week she has us saying no. So let's see what that is all about. In Romans chapter 13, verse 8, it says, pay all your debts except the debt of love for others. Never finish paying that. For if you love them, you will be obeying all of God's laws, fulfilling all his requirements. Annie says, around our office, we like to occasionally and lovingly remind ourselves and each other of a simple truth. No is a complete sentence. It's an idea I learned from author Anne Lamott, but I've seen it attributed to others as well. Whoever originated the idea, I've certainly benefited from their hard-earned knowledge. See, it can be good for us to say yes to things that make us a little nervous. Those can be stretching and fun moments of discovery. It can be equally good to trust our own limitations enough to simply say no. Not every invitation is meant to be accepted. Not every opportunity is meant to be explored. Even good opportunities and invitations deserve to be told no sometimes. You don't owe anyone time, energy, or effort that you don't have to give. So even if you don't have a lot of practice at it, and even if it makes you worry that you'll disappoint someone you care about, you can say no. Excuse me a minute. Saying no may not seem fun at the time, and you may feel like an amateur at it, but it can be soul level good for you. If you're tired, no is a complete sentence. It will allow you the rest you need. If you're feeling burned out, no is a complete sentence. It will allow you a chance to refuel. If you're feeling too busy, no is a complete sentence. It will open up space for what matters most. If you just don't want to, so sorry, my throat is dry. No is a complete sentence. It will help you be a good friend to yourself. It's not unloving to kindly decline, and you don't owe anyone an explanation. I am so sorry, my friends. Maybe some warm tea will help that. It's not unloving to kindly decline, and you don't owe anyone an explanation. So sorry. You don't have to defend your no. I'm not sure when so many of us began buying into the faulty narrative that we always owe others a lengthy detailed explanation of why we're choosing to say no to an opportunity. It's just not the case. The Bible says we shouldn't owe each other anything but love. That's it. And just like all of your yeses don't have to become successes, all of your no's don't have to be forever. I know, it's a real shame that part doesn't rhyme. Oh well. Well, you have reaped the rewards of saying no. The rest, the perspective, and the margin that you've gained. You'll have new space and time and energy to revisit those opportunities another time. So I have to tell you, I have loved that sentence she said, that not all yeses have to be successes. I have written it down in my journal. I have shared it with 3 other people on top of here on Welcome to My Playground. I've so fallen in love with that. And I love too that our no's don't have to be forever, just for maybe that one time. So, are you ready to chase the fun this week? I am. Annie says, say no if you need to, and notice the space that it opens up. All right. Well, we'll see if any opportunities arise for me to say no where I need to. And this is probably a challenge. This is more of a challenge for me than saying yes, because I have no problem saying yes to things. But I do have a problem saying no. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, thank you for being here with me today. But before we head out, I do have something I want to share with you. I've got some update pictures of Todd's mom. She is doing well and wonderful. She is finally in PT, getting up and walking on her foot and hip, using all of that. And they now have her getting up to go to the bathroom as she needs to go. So we're making progress. And my friends, we are praying because it looks like that her progress is finally moving forward as we wanted. And we've come to realize that it wasn't moving forward already. It was moving as it needed to. That hip needed to fully heal before she could put that weight on it. And she is doing phenomenal. And so wanted to share some pictures with you of how she's doing, and praying that she'll be home sooner than we think. So time will tell. But here's some pictures for you to enjoy. All right. I hope you enjoyed those. Certainly is always good to see her, and love it when she is in a great mood. And she always is whenever she sees Todd or myself come see her. So anyway, all right. Well, have a great week, you guys. And I will, I'm sure, see you around. Don't really have a lot of major things planned this week. This is kind of my off week a little bit from the channel. So our next big major activity, Crochet Heart, will go out Wednesday as always. And then no tea party, no watch party Thursday, because it's the first Thursday of the month. But Friday, I do hope you will come join us for Real Delight. We're showing Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin at 6:30. And at 7 o'clock, we are showing the movie Witches with Anne Hathaway and Octavia Spencer. And then, of course, 9:30, I have my Eagle Live. If you get a moment, go check out the community posts. A lot of things have gone out there, updates, reminders for the channel, the Joy team, the Eagles. So make sure you are not missing out on those updates. All right. Be joyful. Stay crafty in your own way and make your own joyful creations and be the joy in everything that you do. And chase your fun, chase your joy. Real quick, I am going to show you something. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I've been working a little bit on the toddler dress that I've been working on, and this is what I've got done so far. So I am beginning to work on the bottom of the dress. So stay tuned for that. Although after today, because I'll be gone all day tomorrow, we're going to my mom's with Andrew. Then we're going to go to my endocrinologist appointment. And today is mine and Todd's anniversary. So happy 20th wedding anniversary to us. And we are then going to go out to eat for our anniversary. Of course, take Andrew home as well. And then come back into town, and we're going to go stop and see Todd's mom. So I don't imagine there will be a whole lot on the hook tomorrow, but the rest of the week, I do plan on focusing on Stranger Things. So definitely trying to take some time to just focus on that. All right. Nugs and joy, my friends. Mwah. I love you. Have a great week, and I'll see you somewhere. All right. Bye.